First and foremost, we need to visit a specific manor, which means I need to check all the doors to figure out whose it is. See, that one's locked. I still don't know why that's locked. Oh, here we go. Gion Alin? I think that's how it's pronounced.
What's this about?
Hello.
This man collects fine artifacts, and he is interested in something called the Droth Dagger. It's been a challenge to track down one, but it looks like he has.
Ooh.
He knows that a noble recently lost her husband, and he left her a Droth Dagger, and he wants us to procure it from her. So, okay.
Wow.
He doesn't exactly care how we get the dagger, but I'm sure we can, like, do this the nice way. Don't you think?
Yeah, because that's... God, I can't... That is such a shitty thing to do, I ain't gonna lie.
You're trying to take advantage of someone who's, just lost somebody. Which house would it be, though? Well, maybe my local map will say. I have pretty much explored most of the area. So, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Just a teensy bit north.
It's blocked down.
Mm-hmm.
So much to do, so little time.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
So she's actually, like, due to the loss of her husband, she's actually planning to sell her estate, but she's still getting that ready. Did you know my husband, by any chance? So you can actually lie and say that you knew him, but you gotta be careful because if you, like, pick the wrong option, she'll know you're lying.
Ooh.
But we're not gonna lie. I don't feel like being mean. But we are interested in a Droth Dagger. I think I recall seeing one. I can't remember where I put it, though. In one of these chests, maybe? What, you want me to just take it? I don't know. We might have to raise our disposition with her a little bit. So, how do you feel about nice-looking orcs? You think they're cool? Ah, yes. She will, in fact, sell the Droth Dagger for 600 gold. So, okay.
I mean, as long as she's just saying.
Yeah. I didn't exactly feel like lying to take it from her because that's kind of awful.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've got it. And you can even keep the dagger for yourself, but he won't like it. It's just an unenchanted dagger. So you get 800 gold for the dagger. Nice little profit.
Trust in gods and trust.
Let's see here. And that's the quest. Very simple. See,
That was simple enough and didn't have to do anything scummy for it.
Well, you could have, but I decided not to. Oh, hey, look, it's our two lovebirds. They're actually having their date there. Let's not bother them.
Aw.
Let's see, around here, there's supposed to be a guy. Oh,
This better be important.
this guy is short. I gotta say, wood elves are normally very short, but geez. High pockets. Yeah, he seems to be mad about something. What's this about a clay-brained Nord? Yeah, it seems he had a bit of a run-in with somebody at the bar, and he wants to humiliate him out of revenge, but he also will notice if you're holding a copy of a book with a bunch of sermons in it. So if you have that book, you can show it to him. It reminds him of his childhood. My parents, festering maggots though they were... Oh, that's mean. Apparently they were religious, but he does ask to borrow the book. So, sure, take it. So this is something that I actually never knew about with this guy. If you have that book, you can let him borrow it. But, like, how would you know to bring the book first?
One of those things you just don't know until you do it.
I suppose so. Anyways, this is the Winged Guar. It is a tavern. And if we talk to the lady who runs the place, she's interested in hiring us for some work. Because it seems that her regular bouncer has not shown up yet, so we need to do the service for her. So all we have to do...
I like the sound of this.
Yeah, all we have to do is go around the bar, talk to people, and if they're being rowdy, we either talk them down or punch them until they're unconscious.
Something or move on.
Yeah, but it turns out I think you
My
can...
kind of business.
Short, so get on with it.
Yeah. Sir, why don't you... I say we... I've never met an orc that I liked. I say we should ship them all back to, well, wherever the heck they came from, and build a wall between us and them who's... Really?
Wow!
Okay, but Orsinium's not paying for it. Anyways, if your disposition is high, you can talk him down without fighting. Suddenly, I feel like I should have punched him, though. Oh well.
Alright, this wasn't too bad of a job.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. I wonder if that's everyone. Great, although I still have a bad feeling about things. Well, I must have missed somebody. You can earn up to 1,000 gold from that, but 500 gold is pretty good.
Aw, alright.
What did I get stuck on? Jeez. So we exit, and, why is that elf from earlier stark naked?
You still have our book,
If I can
right?
help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Well, it seems lending him the book has renewed his faith, and he has renounced his worldly possessions, which apparently means stripping naked.
I guess that does count. And he just gives it all to us?
Yeah, I got the book back, I got his pants, his shoes, his shirt, a ring, and his gold.
Ring of Ice Grip.
Uh-huh. It's a fairly okay-ish ring, but, like, I've got so many rings at this point that what am I gonna do with them all? Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. With me once again is...
I've had no sleep, but I got my Jesus juice.
Have you got your Jesus spells?
No.
I don't know why I said that. Let's... Oh, there it is! There it is!
Blessed! It's a blessed run!
He whistled, pop goes the weasel, we have to continue now. Okay, so, it's been 24 hours in-game since we did the last quest for, what was it, the Mazed Band or whatever it was? So...
When it snows in my stove.
What?
I don't know. Let's see what's been happening in town.
Good for all, citizen?
I haven't been here in ages. Have you heard? The city is under attack. Enchanted machines have burst into Plaza Brindisi Durham and are killing everyone. They need your help. Go! Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go murder some robots.
Wow. This escalated quickly.
Attack the creature.
Wow, these things look hella weird.
Yeah, they are weird. They're like nothing we've seen before. Look at them. Ow. They hurt too. And they're not getting paralyzed. Oh, it's dead.
Take arms! Drive back these creatures!
Someone's stuck! Classic!
The creatures. We must.
It's a bless.
Mm-hmm.
All blessed.
Okay, is that all of them? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So these were hulking fabricants, and they've got fabricant elixir. Nice little fortified strength effect, but it's heavy. This little bottle of elixir is like 5 pounds. Okay.
Also, I don't know if I'd want to carry a vial of something that's named after the creature I just killed.
Yeah, probably not. Verminous fabricants. These ones will fortify your speed. Not that I need that. So,
you want something?
that's weird. He's holding his sword out like that. So, what just happened? This attack must be reported. We will stay here and guard against further attacks. Go tell Tienius Deliton. Run. I think I got his name wrong, but... Run, I will!
With our boots of blinding speed, we will run everywhere!
Mm-hmm. So that was really strange, just those weird machines suddenly attacking like that. But good way to start the next quest, I must say.
Gosh, just right into the excitement.
Mm-hmm. He'll be in the throne room.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
I've heard about the attack on the city, and I've dispatched guards to take care of it. Thank you for your report. You can help in another way. I'd like you to investigate the disturbance.
Disturbance?
It seems the attacks originated from some Dwemer ruins that have been buried deep beneath Mournhold. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and we've cleared a passage below. My reports tell me that the creatures that attacked were at least partially mechanical, so perhaps they were of Dwemer origin? I want you to explore these ruins and find out where these creatures have come from and report back to me.
I guess it's not too far off. We've seen, at least from like what's potentially Last Living Dwarf, that they did have some focus on bioengineering.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So if we head back into the plaza, we will see that indeed the statue here has just been totally wrecked. And
Oh,
jeez. And if we go up here, like if we search around and not clip into things, there's a ladder going down. So not far from the entrance into this new area. Oh, what's this?
What's going on here?
That's a lot of robots.
Oh boy.
The Dwemer robots seem to be attacking the Fabricants. I'm just gonna like sit here and watch. We don't really need to involve ourselves, you know?
Right. I guess that does raise a few questions.
Uh-oh, they saw me. They saw me. Whoa, that scared me. That was a nice little jump scare.
But what was gonna so the Fabricants and the Dwemer bots are attacking each other.
Yes, it's very odd. We will definitely want to let the guard captain know about this.
You know, we almost got zapped, but we'll be fine.
Zappity zap zap. I need to get my shock resistant robes. I need to start using that ring that resists elements. Oh, hello. Someone different is here.
Whoa.
The Dwemer constructs were fighting these Fabricants. This situation gets more and more disturbing to me. Your effort has been appreciated, though, Juriel. In fact, I believe the king himself would like to speak with you.
The king?
King Hualu Helseth.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Well then.
Thank you.
You'll have to forgive us for the slight inconvenience earlier. It appears we were given a bit of misinformation. Oh, really?
Huh.
So yeah, I still don't get why he thought, like, what could possibly make the king think that the Nerevarine was going to try to fight him for the throne, but then he got the brilliant idea to send an assassin after us, but apparently the mishap has all been cleared up. Oh well.
Thank goodness.
So then, what do you have for us, my king? You know, of course, of Queen Baronziah. We returned to Mournhold together after the unpleasantness in Wayrest. An amazing woman, our mother. Not one to be taken lightly. So let's see here. What do I need to get the next quest?
Let's see, so you want to talk to us about probably the...
Oh, yeah,
probably
the attack that just happened, yes.
What would that be under?
Now for a game of which topic do I pick? Oh yes, in fact we have recently been told of a plot against the throne.
Huh. Oh yeah.
So he wants us to go to his informant in a local club, and we will speak to him the code word, and he will tell us more. Uncle's farm.
Alright. Nice.
Nice code word.
I mean, they gotta be, like, obvious enough to not arouse suspicion, but specific enough to be a right passcode.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to get, like, any of these passcode stuff. I have a bad time just trying to remember names.
Especially if they're names in the Elder Scrolls series, because they're always, like, the weirdest names for some reason.
Yeah. I won't lie that a lot of the names have just been messing me up. If anything, I'm glad I can at least remember Juriel's.
Juriel's is very easy. It's one letter off from the name of the Emperor himself.
True. I keep forgetting that the naked dude's still out here.
Say your needs.
This would be the man, I think.
Hello.
An orc just like us. How is Uncle's farm doing? I don't have an uncle and I don't know you. Oh, jeez. Do I really have to, like, persuade him to talk to me about this?
Sorry. I should find it funny that there's an actual, like, dialogue just for not having enough persuasion.
Guess I should have been working on my personality a little more, but we know how to handle this, right?
There we go. That's much better.
Disposition
That's even
of
a funny
69, that should be good enough. Yeah, I get it. Code
There we
words,
go.
whatever. Here's what you should know. Our king is a paranoid. I know. It's treason to even think that sort of stuff, but it's true. He's always thinks someone is out to get him. The man's had me checking into a different conspiracy every week for the last month. I keep telling him, you're king, you're gonna have enemies. Does he listen? Pfft. This time, though, there might be something to it. I found some disturbing information. My sources tell me that there's a plot, but not against the king. From what I've been able to gather, there will be an attempt made on the Queen Mother's life. Not sure who would want to target her. From what I know, she has no enemies in Mournhold, but that's what my sources are telling me. Okay.
Huh.
Would I happen to have...
Also, that explains... Sorry, that explains why we were targeted once. Like, my god.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, where did I set my mark? Okay, this is good. Just save myself a couple of seconds.
That works. So it's possible the king just assumed that us, the Nerevarine, was trying to go for his realm, and for that he sent an assassin to us.
Justice
What is this
never
world?
sleeps.
There's two of them!
Oh my goodness.
Final boss, dual guards.
Justice never
This is so bad.
Is there no way around them?
Okay, they
Thank
walked.
God.
They walked. Imagine having like the classic RPG problem of NPCs blocking your way, but it's oh my goodness. Okay. King, here's what I found out. Okay, so now he wants us to protect Baron Zaya from the attack on her person.
Fair enough.
Right. So we'll just head over to her room, which is, like, behind the throne, if I recall right.
Yeah, I'll never forget that after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Approach and be recognized, my good man.
Oh, we need information. Do what you must, my friend. I'm not concerned. Well, interesting that you wouldn't be concerned about that. Let me just make sure I'm at the correct stage of the quest, though. So, open the journal. He has asked me to wait in the room outside Baron Zaya's chambers tomorrow night and protect her from any attackers. I'm to close both doors in the anteroom and hide behind the screens in the room so as not to alert the attackers. Alrighty.
Okay. Basically, just act like you're not here.
Mm-hmm. So if we're going to be here for a little while, I suppose I could... Like, I've got a spell here for training magic, don't I?
I'm also wondering if that Uncle's Farm passcode is still a selectable option.
It should be. I just realized something about the spell that I picked up. Masterful Fluid Evasion. Fortify Unarmored.
What the heck?
I don't want to know. I really don't.
Neither do I.
Let's just train some mysticism while we're here, huh?
Fair enough.
Cool. So I have to actually successfully cast the spell.
I guess it would be a good time. So, like, has there been anything you want to mention about the expansion so far?
Well, I did neglect to say one thing about Morrowind in general. Like, it's really easy to forget this, but Morrowind, the name, is actually from a series of fantasy novels by Terry Brooks, the Elf Queen of Shannara. So they just straight up took the name Morrowind from some fantasy author.
That's something I'm slowly learning about fantasies.
Oh.
Like, it just seemed... Oh,
I hear walking.
who would it be?
Look, you can see them
Stop.
there. Walking into
Yeah.
the door.
Okay.
They're a little different,
Are
I
they?
gotta say. The lights have gone out.
Supposed to be here somewhere.
Can you not see me through here?
He told us in the Queen Mother's chamber. Behind the screen.
Oh.
They knew we were
Surrender
gonna...
now, and I might let you live.
They knew where we were gonna be?
Maybe. Well, I think the idea is they might have checked. They might have checked behind the screen and they just saw us here.
It's possible.
No escape.
Axel, these guys hurt.
Yeah. All things considered, they didn't really hurt me that much. I'm hoping that I'm not, like, turning the combat into complete boredom because I'm actually, like, wasting these guys very easy. Adamantium short swords.
Whoa.
And expensive equipment. Please take it. These aren't even dark elves. Oh, okay, that one
One
is.
of them is.
Yeah, one of them is.
I mean, that's some very expensive gear for.
You doing okay? It seems that's been taken care of. Good work.
Approach and be recognized, my good man.
Huh.
Gonna be totally honest, though. There's something fishy going on here.
Definitely.
Yeah. But we might as well report back to the king.
I also wonder what they were looking for, unless they were looking for her.
Yeah. I mean, it's just strange that they would go after Baron Zaya because she doesn't have any political power anymore. Right, so he gave us his collar. I don't want to know why.
Thanks.
By your actions so far, you have proven yourself to be both strong and loyal to our throne. It is now time for you to prove yourself to me. Personally, I have plans for you, Juriel, and it is almost time that they were put into motion. So,
I mean, it's not like he almost got to get me killed last week.
so the next thing he wants us to do is he wants us to have a duel with his personal bodyguard.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And he wants us to come back in 24 hours for this duel. This would be the man of the hour right here. Silent type, it seems. He's a tough one, though. We're gonna need something tricky in order to deal with him. I mean, I could just fight him normally. I could just fight him normally, but this is gonna be way funnier.
I like the sound of that.
Good to see you again. I was just doing a little writing.
Oh, writer. How nice.
Nice.
I
It's all
also...
foggy now.
Yeah, I also need to heal off my damage from those assassins.
Yeah, no, that's about half your health, so... There we go.
So where would the door to the... I actually need to go to the Winged Guar again. I believe this door should take me there.
Alright. Yeah.
Because we can get some info about this champion of Helseth's. Naked
How
dude.
nice.
Every time, man.
Yeah, every time. Let's see what the bartender knows. Shall we?
I suppose it is my duty to help those
Here you are.
less fortunate than myself.
Oh, maybe I'm supposed... That would be the manager, actually, so maybe the guy at the bar.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. The big Redgarg. Ratesh serves the brawny man his brandy almost every night. Ratesh hears you are to duel him tomorrow. Ratesh is sorry he will be losing a new customer. What? You have no faith in me! Why, you, of course. Karod cannot lose. Although you look a bit dangerous to Ratesh. Ratesh would not like to see lovely Karod disfigured in any way. Ratesh would hate to see that. If you promise not to mar the lovely Karod, Ratesh will help you in the duel. What do you say? Well, alright. I wasn't gonna kill him anyways, because that would be very bad. Ratesh will have one of his barmaids occupy Karod for the evening. He will be very tired when it comes time for the duel.
Well then.
These guys are...
Don't hurt the face. Not the lovely, lovely face.
Not the lovely, lovely face.
Aw.
This is
Well,
so...
we can make it. We can have.
Oh,
We
hello.
can be your new beautiful face.
Yeah. this beautiful face with the skull helmet on it. Don't worry.
I heard something.
You know what? I think I'm going to rent a room for the night. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Can
you know,
we
we've been running
hurry this
around, sleeping outside.
10
Just
gold for the
nighttime
night. Bottom floor at the north end of the bar. Okay.
bed. Ooh, not a bad room.
We did this one, right? Oh yeah, of course this is permitted. This is the room you can sleep in. Go ahead. All right.
And
Extra comfy pillows still there. I'm carrying my pillow with me. I am not a strange orc in the slightest. Don't even... hello.
No, I wasn't. In fact, the thing is, I was gonna tell Jeriel off. It's like, oh, you son of a gun, you get to sleep for 24 hours. I haven't slept in 24 hours.
24 hours of sleep. How nice. Yeah, let's just go to our appointed location for this duel.
It takes a while. I know it just said day, but I just find it funny how those horrible machinations to life are still out there.
Oh yeah, corpses won't vanish until 3 days later. I don't know why they take so long.
How are you?
I guess.
I better
Not again. Okay.
lay off the mask.
Mozzie.
Oh, where did I put that?
Alright, Helseth, we're
Your
ready
loyal
for the
service
duel.
Shall be rewarded.
We definitely didn't sabotage your champion in any way.
So it's just a fist fight?
No.
Gets wheat. Never does a thing.
Let the duel begin.
He's resisting the effect of my weapon. And he's
I
got
guess
a...
I'm at least...
You know, he's got a mean-looking sword, though. Oh, I'm ready for a level, but I can't exactly rest right now.
You can't rest now. There are enemies nearby.
And he yields when you get his health below a certain point.
Okay, thank goodness. I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. If you kill him, then Helseth gets really mad and just sets all the guards
Your
on
loyal
you.
service shall be rewarded.
Ugh.
Well, I have done it. And he rewards us with the Dagger of Simicus. This apparently belonged to his father.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. And now he wants us to talk with Almalexia in order to get the next quest. So.
Okay. So, out of curiosity, what would it, how would the fight have been if you didn't set him up with the maid?
According to the wiki, what we did with the maid was that caused his armor skills to lower, so I guess he would have had a bigger chance of resisting our attacks.
That's considering he was resisting magic the whole time. Jeez.
Anyways, the Dagger of Simicus. Really, actually very nice if you use short blades. It's got Fortify Short Blade, Fortify Endurance, and a very small amount of spell reflection. 1 in 10 shot of reflecting spells at your enemy.
That's pretty decent.
It is. So,
So, you want something?
Yeah, I want to get by, please. Thank you. So the 2 quests we just did with defending the queen and getting the Dagger of Simicus were technically optional, but they're very short and easy, so might as well, right?
Yeah, no worries. I'm also thinking of the time right now.
Almalexia protect us. If she still can.
Yeah, I haven't slept. No, I haven't slept in more than 24 hours now I think about it.
What
really
may
need a
I
nap.
do for you, my child?
Her mouth doesn't move when she talks. Anyways, she has a task for us. Now it seems that a doomsday cult has emerged in Mournhold.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so she has no idea what's up with them and wants us to find out as much as we can. So, after I pick up all of these journal updates, we will head to the bazaar where we can apparently learn more.
I read that right. Many of their members have turned up dead.
Yeah, it's possible that we're looking at a suicide cult, which I don't know how those last long.
I mean, it's usually through strong sense of devotion, but ugh, those always kind of get under my skin.
Yeah. So maybe it's not as bad as she thinks. But since we're in the bazaar, we can actually check in on a couple of optional quests, such as that date.
A good man is hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
You always get the other kind.
Yeah, it seems that it didn't go so well. I'm not going to get angry. It's not worth it. It's just that I feel like you wasted my time, Juriel. Okay.
Oh. I'm sorry about that.
So yes, as I mentioned, this quest doesn't always go good, even if you pick the best options, which is unfortunate, because if the date had gone successfully, they would have rewarded us with a new weapon, the Bipolar Blade. And this is a really weird weapon because it's enchanted with both Calm and Frenzy magic. So it really doesn't do anything if you whack somebody with it, but it is a big sword.
The name gives me implication of what it was meant to do, but I guess maybe just with the way the magic set up, didn't execute that well.
Yeah, apparently there's a bug where the Calm... Well, one of the spells doesn't actually work. Either the Calm spell or the Frenzy spell. But... Oh, did the ghosts respawn? Okay, they did. But it's weird that a weapon that inflicts Calm when you strike an enemy with it is weird because the Calm is going to go off first, and then you attack them, and if they stopped attacking, then that basically means you've committed an assault because they stopped attacking, so... I have no idea what's with the sudden rush of undead, by the way. I'm down here for a reason.
I think from the sounds of it, the wet blade still sounds more like a gimmick than anything.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think that's her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep, I've killed the Black Dart gang by drowning them, and we are rewarded with her husband's ring. Feels like you might want to keep something like that, but... Let's see here. It has a charm spell in it, which... Her husband's ring has a charm spell. Do I want to know how they got hitched?
Well, then.
Yeah.
That offers a lot of questions. I don't know how many of them are comfortable.
I don't know. The existence of charm magic has always been like this weird thing because it's like, oh, you can just get anybody to do whatever you want because like you can make them like you so much more.
Yeah, that's always been a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
See, this would be the NPC we need to talk to for the next step of the quest. So tell me all about... Let's see here.
End of times.
Alright, so he's outside the Winged Guar. We're going there quite a lot lately.
Brother's a part of it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Alright. The door out of here is up there, yes. So we've had a little bit of action so far. Nice to cool down a little bit, I think.
No, definitely. Like, there's also been some pretty good moments, too. It's nice to have a bit of levity.
Mm-hmm.
Or brevity, sorry. Let's see.
Which means we're going to pass by that guy again.
He's become a landmark at this point, you know.
Pretty much. Oh, you would be the guy.
Yeah, stranger.
Like your head. The tattoo is very
Oh.
nice. These robes are unique too. So. So apparently everyone's getting the wrong idea and they're actually a peaceful group. Makes you wonder why Almalexia's got a problem with these guys.
Let's see.
Let's see here. They send themselves ahead to the... Okay, so maybe the suicide thing wasn't a joke. Okay. Maybe we ought to, like, inform Almalexia about this, though. Is it time for that? Okay, let's report this.
Alright. We have a recall for it.
Well, she's at the temple, so I just use Almsivir Intervention.
Oh, also true.
What may I do for you, my child?
Let's see.
Yeah, this cult thinks the Tribunal has lost its power, which we know there's some truth to that, but Almalexia is finding this very offensive, and now she's gonna send us to do a little something. So you know that Dwemer ruin that just popped up in the middle of the city?
Yeah.
She wants us to go down there and find a weather machine and activate it.
What?
Because apparently the Dwemer figured out weather control a long time ago. But she knows she can use it to cause an ash storm here in Mournhold, and we're just going to go along with it. Don't ask questions.
Why not? Alright.
That's
what she wants, I suppose.
This is a weird thing, too, because you just end up doing a bunch of stuff for Almalexia, even though it's, like, probably not the smartest thing in the world. I'm going to quick save here, because we're heading into a dungeon now. We're actually going to properly crawl around the dungeon.
I'm excited.
And which means those enemies are still there.
Yep.
Just
Uh-oh.
drop down. Ow! Ow! Whoa! 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 Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, I forgot how tough they were. It's okay. I have potions.
Spider, please don't murder us. Good spider.
Okay. So I might. Yeah, these guys are really easy. The enemies out there were ridiculous. May have spent too many of those potions, but you can never be too certain. Anyways, they all have darts. Darts are starting to get exceedingly annoying. Maybe I underestimated them. Anyway. Okay. I don't want to deal with these guys, to be honest. So, get me... I should still have one, right? Did I sell my invis spells?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I've got one. It's a skull.
Alright.
Okay, they can't see me. Everything's fine.
Just gonna walk on by.
So, like with the sewers, this might be kind of a lengthy crawl because it's very big and open. But it's more linear. Got lots of these, though.
Right. Just puke.
Maybe. Oh, right.
Ew.
I'm due for a level. I completely forgot. Let's clean out the enemies.
Alright.
Radax Forge. Let's see. There's a rock wall here. It's a shame to find, like, a total rock wall blocking us from going forward. Kind of makes you wish you had a certain someone by your side. Shall we say? I guess I'm not, like, articulating it properly. Okay. Now you'll see what I mean.
Alright. Sorry, I was just kind of lost in thought for a moment.
At least you weren't all alone. Lost in your thoughts. That was so horrible, I apologize. Aha!
Whoa! That's a heck of a door.
There's apparently a key around here somewhere, but you know me.
Open says me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I also saw that.
And let's use telekinesis to take the trap off.
Come on.
There we go.
Perfect.
So what could possibly be in here?
Oh.
Big chests. I'll take the hammers. I like the hammers. Dwemer's Satchel Pack.
Satchel pack.
Yeah, what could those be?
Hmm.
There's probably some treasure around here, too. Not just glass.
Glass.
Glass, Dwemer coins, nothing interesting.
That's a cool sword.
So what are we gonna do with these satchel packs? Well, we have rock walls here, and it'd be nice if we could, like, just pull a link here and blow them all up, right?
Yeah.
Take cover.
Wait, what?
That is an explosion.
Damn, the Dwarmers weren't messing around.
Mm-hmm. So apparently Dwemer's figured out bombs, too. Hey, look, another one.
At this point, I'm just convinced they figured everything out.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
I guess the explosions do hurt if you're too close.
I'm not sure. Like, I just walk away from it because, like, sitting right next to a bomb is probably not a good idea, but maybe it hurts you. I'll be sure to try that in my next playthrough.
Goodbye, robot.
Let's see. Should I be in this area? I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go past where the bomb just blew up. It doesn't hurt to check out the other stuff, though.
No, not past go and all that.
What?
I don't know. Just Monopoly came to the mind for some reason.
But I'm not going to jail yet. Oh, actually,
No.
this is important. So, right beyond there is, of all things, a Daedric ruin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're gonna be there later, actually. So, where's my shirt?
Gosh, yeah, this place, like, it feels like it can't offer much when you realize, oh wow, everything's connected, and you have to go from one place to another. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. So now that that's been marked, we will continue on our path. We're going to come back to that Daedric ruin later. I mean, like, I could maybe get the item that I'm supposed to get, like, ahead of time, but I want to keep my pace a little bit here.
Fair enough. Keep it up.
Also, I have not gotten my level.
Oh, oops. There we go.
So now I can't take any strength level ups because I'm at 100, so I will have to take intelligence, willpower, and agility. And maybe those will be at level 100 someday too. Or 100 points. Let's see, there's some ebony. Maybe keep that for later. Oh, yeah, these kegs are all empty. Never mind.
Huh.
Oh, there's some more ebony. Like, I haven't talked about this yet, but you can actually collect glass and ebony and take it to the craftsman's hall to have some armor made for you if you wish.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. Glass armor doesn't sound that sturdy.
We've been using a glass shield this entire time. Is there, like, a thing up there? Aha! Hello. Let's clean out the enemies first. See, this is where things get kind of interesting because these are really nice looking areas to go around in.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
I do not want to know what happens if you fall.
Good question, because whatever that is don't look like water.
So let's see, there are 3 levers here and an ash pile. Let's not consider what could possibly have happened. There's a junction box here, and Almalexlia gave us a little power thingy, I guess, a battery. And with that, we now need to find the correct combination of levers that will cause an ash storm, which I already know. So, let's see here. Up, up, down. And as you can see, this little panel here shows you what kind of weather you've just set for the city up top. A volcano, huh? That's not disturbing at all. And now if we, like, head into the plaza... The guy will just briefly duck in there. Well, the weather certainly has changed. There is now an ash storm.
Justice.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
Let's see, will you give me a magic restore? Yes, you did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
Alright, so we've got ash storms in Mournhold. Now, no one will doubt Almalexia's power, I guess. So, what is up next? Do you have any other things you want me to do, my lady? Now, just let me find the correct dialogue topic.
Think of it.
Now that we have ash storms... what does my journal say?
Let's see.
Do I talk to her again? Oh, yes. So it seems one of her most faithful guards has lost his mind and gone rogue. So we need to find him in the streets and help him see things in a new light, shall we say. So this is something of a mini-boss, because he's a former High Ordinator, and they're kind of tough. Was he in the Bazaar, I think?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll say, though, I do
here
not
we go,
miss
here we
the
go,
restaurant.
here we go. You can tell...
Alright.
I better lay off the musty.
You can kind of tell it's him because his gear is enchanted, and High Ordinators normally don't use enchanted gear, so quick save.
There is no escape.
So she has sent you for me. Now you are her favorite. How convenient. Whichever of us dies, she will be well pleased. And if both of us die, so much the better. Okay.
What?
Well,
That's not how that works. Anyways.
that hurt.
What was that?
Ow. Okay. Potion time. Right now.
Careful now. I run out of those, don't you know? So stop stabbing me. Oh, God.
I'm sure I can do this. Just need to down a potion every now and again. There's not enough time for me to even, like, use a spell instead.
Only looks like he has these attacks on those spells, thankfully.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. We're good.
There we go.
There's a big prize for this quest. He's got, like, a full set of enchanted gear. He's got a potion. He's got her darts. Those are ridiculous-looking darts.
Her darts.
Her ebony scimitar. Oh my goodness, it damages strength. I'm gonna need to fix my, inventory.
Whoa. Yeah.
But that's a big weapon. Hopefully not too
No
big for me.
kidding.
And a bunch of enchanted, like, heavy armor. This is ridiculously heavy. I wish I could put it on.
How much does it all weigh overall?
I think, like, over, like, 200 pounds or something total, but it's worth money, so let's just leave it on the ground. It'll be fine.
Fair enough.
Let's see, this is a right gauntlet. And... see, there was one thing in here that fortifies strength. I'm hoping I didn't lose track of it.
Alright.
Okay, just do this. There it is. Let's see, it's a left gauntlet, and right now I've got... oh, okay, so if I sacrifice agility for strength, that might be nice. Why the heck not?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Sec, and we're back.
I just love these teleport spells.
What may I do for you?
Okay, he's been
Convenient.
dealt with. And now she offers us a choice of 3 different powers. And the best one, let's see, I think one of them is a constant permanent resistance to paralysis. One of them is a constant fortify attack, which will make more of your attacks hit. but the best one is probably the Iron Skin, because that's a permanent boost to your armor skills.
Oh, yes, please.
Also, you can reject to have any gifts at all, and she'll get really mad at you for that. Don't reject kindness.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I guess you can't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Mm-hmm. So now she reveals that she knows that we are the Nerevarine, and I'm not sure how this works if you haven't completed the base game main quest yet, but now that she knows we are the Nerevarine, she wants to hook us up with Nerevar's old sword.
Whoa, wait, what?
Yes, Nerevar had 2 swords when he was alive, the Hope's Fire and the True Flame. Almalexia now holds the Hope's Fire, but the True Flame has been shattered to pieces.
Oh boy.
And she has one of the pieces. So now it's time to find the other pieces, and then find someone to reforge the blade. Let me just make sure I got all of the dialogue topics. Okay. So this is where all of that artifact collecting I did comes into play, because I know where the pieces are.
Right.
First and foremost, Karod, the guy we just dueled, he has one of them. It's in his sword, as a matter of fact. So we'll have to persuade him to give it to us.
Well,
Let's head back into the throne room, have a chat with him. Let's see here. It'd be under P for pieces of the blade, yes. When I was a child, my father gave me this weapon. He told me that as long as I had it, none would defeat me in battle, until the rightful owner came to claim it from me. I know now that you are the one of whom he spoke. I give it to you freely. May it serve you as well as it has served me. Thank you very much. Nice and
Odd
peaceful.
glimmer weapon.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Nerevar's swords were actually gifts from the Dwarf King.
justice never sleeps.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So now if we go to God's Reach. Yeah, that's where we're going. Because you may have noticed that there was a museum in God's Reach. What kind of museum, you ask? Museum of Artifacts.
Ooh. So would that be of the island itself?
Sort of. See, Craftsman's Hall, Museum of Artifacts.
I'm listening.
So, this is actually part of a mini-quest. There are so many artifacts scattered throughout Vardenfell and Mournhold, and if you find any of them and, like, they're not really useful to you because you're not using them, you can actually sell them to this museum and get a lot of gold for it. Because you could sell the Boots of Blinding Speed, you could sell the Cuirass of the Savior's Hide, like I ever want to sell any of those things. But we're interested in the blade. So it turns out that they do in fact have one piece of the Blade of Nerevar, but they don't want to give it up without compensation. So if we donate 2 artifacts, then they will give us the blade piece. So we know that the Robe of the Lich is very, very bad and not really that good. So go ahead, take it. It's better on display anyways. Stendarr's Hammer, what's this?
My friend, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so we need to give up one more artifact, unfortunately. So let me just double check. Because I'm thinking that the Ring of Finaster is not going to be that good, because it resists poison, it resists magic, and it resists shock. I guess I could have, like, equipped that in order to resist shock down in the dungeons, but whatever. It's hers now. The Ring of Finaster.
Oh, well.
I'm sure there's... We could probably, like, enchant something better ourselves anyways, at some point.
Oh,
I like how the dialogue topic is One Piece. I found the One Piece, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, so we got the
Also,
Dwemer... We got the Dwemer Battle Shield, which apparently contains one of the pieces. And there's a book here with all kinds of artifacts if you need info on where to find them. And even if you do donate an item, there's nothing stopping you from just, like, stealing it back, but they won't be happy with you for it. Let's see, if I recall correctly... Ah, yes, there is actually an artifact already here next to the Robe of the Lich. Stendarr's Hammer, which is probably one of the funniest weapons of all time. Like, the only way to get it is to steal it, but do you see how heavy it is? Do you see how heavy it is?
Oh god.
It's
a solid 1,000?
It's 1,000 pounds. And its condition is so low that it's likely to shatter the instant you whack something with it anyways.
Why have this here?
I don't know, I think it's just like a joke in case you want to actually, like, challenge yourself by stealing it, but Stendar is apparently, if I recall correctly, he is the Imperial's god of mercy, so that's why his weapon is so bad. Okay, anyways.
Custom armor.
Say your
I'm the one you
words.
want.
Yes, you can talk to this guy for custom armor, and you can talk to this guy in order to have him reforge the blade. So... Oh, I just handed them over to him, so he will be able to reforge the blade. Do we have to give him the other thing? Right. Come back in 2 days' time and I'll have your blade. Now leave me alone. 2 days, huh? They certainly do want me to do a lot of waiting.